Hello friends, welcome to my channel once again. Today I shall solve one MCQ problem regarding Fourier series. As you can see the problem here, one particle executes periodic motion along a straight line. So as shown in the figure, so when t was equal to 0, that is initially the particle assumes y equal to a value. So particle was at q point where y is equal to a. Then after small t equal to capital T, the particle reaches to m point where y assumes 0 value. Then again the particle reaches to q point, and after the interval of capital T it again reaches to the y equal to 0 point. So we have to find the proper Fourier series for this problem, for this motion. So here we have four options, and out of these four options we have to choose the correct one. So let's start. Before that I would like to say that when a function is defined in an interval, say minus L to L or 0 to 2L, not minus pi to pi or 0 to 2 pi like this, then we can write the function in Fourier series as fx is equal to a0 by 2 summation n equal to 1 to infinity an cos n pi x by l plus bn sin n pi x by l, and a0 can be found by this formula. So alpha plus 2l integration alpha to alpha plus 2l fx dx, and an is 1 by l integration alpha to alpha plus 2l fx cos n pi x by l dx. Bn is equal to 1 by l alpha to alpha plus 2l fx sin n pi x by l dx. Hope you know these things. In this context, I would also like to mention that I have already uploaded several problems and solutions regarding Fourier series in my channel. If you haven't watched those videos, I would like to request you to kindly watch those videos too. The videos can be found in physics classes or Fourier series playlists in my channel. And if you are new to my channel and if you haven't subscribed my channel so far, then please subscribe my channel also. That would give me immense inspiration. And if you are liking this video, then don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. So let's go back to the problem. Here we have to first find the equation of the straight line, which defines the motion of the particle. So we can write that y by a plus small t by capital T is 1, because at t equal to 0 the particle, this is y, was assuming a value at q point, and at m point y value was 0. So this type of straight line should have this equation. From this we can write y is equal to a times 1 minus small t by capital T. Fine. Moreover, we can note that t is equal to 2 pi by omega, and t is the time period. So we can say omega is 2 pi by t. Now let's find a0. So a0 would be 1 by t by 2 0 to t, ft is y and dt. So basically I can write it 2a by t 0 to t 1 minus small t by capital T dt. So let's perform the integration. T minus t square by 2t, which would be a. So a0 is a here. Now let's find an. So I can write it 2a by t integration 0 to t and 1 minus t by t cos n pi t by 2 dt. So it can be written as 2 by t 0 to t 1 minus t by t cos 2 n pi small t by capital T. So that would be n omega t dt. The integration should produce 0 value. However, I am finding it again. So sine n omega t by n omega. Now for the second term, that is integration by parts, I am resorting the shortcut method, and I have already discussed about this method in my previous videos. So if you don't know this process, this shortcut method, then you must watch my previous videos on Fourier series. So derivative of this would produce 1 by t and integration sine n omega t divided by n omega, and that would be 0. So minus cos n omega t n square omega square and this. So I can write here minus sign was there, so it would be small t by capital T sine n omega t divided by n omega, and that was plus sign, but here was minus sign. So finally I should write cos n omega t divided by t n square omega square 0 to t. Note that when small t would be equal to capital T, n omega small t will be 2 n pi. So we have to remind that. So sine 2 n pi by n omega. So 2 pi by t is omega. So omega t is 2 pi. So I am using this basically as I have just mentioned. So that would be t sine 2 n pi by t n omega minus cos 2 n pi by t n square omega square, and for 0 sine terms will vanish, only we will have the cos term. So cos 0 n square omega square. Now I can close the bracket here. Fine. So cos 2n pi is 1 and sine 2n pi is 0. So this is 0, this is 0, and these are cancelling with each other. So finally we are getting an as 0. Now we have to find bn. So I can write 2a by t 0 to t 1 minus small t by capital T sine n omega t dt. Again integration by parts. So let's write d I plus minus plus, so t by t sine n omega t 1 by t minus cos n omega t divided by n omega, 0 minus sine n omega t by n square omega square. So let's write 2 by t. Here I will get minus cos n omega t divided by n omega, and then minus minus would be plus, small t by capital T, n omega cos of n omega t, and this would be minus, this would be minus. So sine n omega t t n square omega square, limit is 0 to t. So 2a by t minus cos 2n pi by n omega plus t cos 2n pi by t n omega minus sine 2n pi by t n square omega square, and this is plus cos 0 by n omega. This term will be 0, second term, and third term will also be 0. Cos 2n pi by n omega. So basically this is 2a by t. Cos 2n pi is 1, so this is n omega. Now we know that t is equal to 2 pi by omega, or omega t is equal to 2 pi. So I can write it as 2a by 2 pi n. So 2 will cancel, so a by n pi. So bn is basically a by n pi. Hence our function, which is a1 minus small t by capital T, will be equal to a0 by 2. a0 was a, so a by 2 plus a by pi, I can take common, and then it would be sine omega t by 1 plus 1 by 2 sine 2 omega t plus 1 by 3 sine 3 omega t, and so on. So it should be the answer. So let's check with our options. So I think option C is matching with our result. So our result is like this: a by 2 plus a by pi times that sine series. So option C is the correct Fourier series representation. Hope you have understood the problem. If you have liked this video, please don't forget to click the thumbs up button there, and please do consider subscribing my channel.